Here's Snap, Crackle and Pop, my trio of Deff Dreads. And they're really good friends. And I built a fourth Deff Dread, Bang. Poor old Bang, he doesn't have any friends. It's high time we fix that. So join me on these videos as I start a journey in building Bang some new Deff Dread buddies.
Oh, seriously?
Hey guys, and welcome to this Kitbash video with myself, 6+ Stevo. So in the last one, if you've seen it, if you haven't, it'll be appearing in the corner right about now. In the last one, you saw my latest Deff Dread Wallop to join Bang to make up the trio of Crash, Bang and Wallop. And here he is. This is Crash. This is my Rocket Dread. I've been wanting to do a Rocket Dread for a very long time. Rockets are an awesome weapon for the Orks, and I really liked the idea of having a Deff Dread just armed with 4 rocket launchers. Just give him the maximum, most hurty, most Dakka firepower possible. And rockets are awesome. You can never have enough rockets, and yeah. So I didn't really know, unlike Wallop, for Wallop, I had a very distinct idea. I had the idea in my head. I knew exactly what he was going to look like, and he's come out pretty much looking at what I sort of had in my head, for the most part. Crash, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted at least one of the arms to just be guns bolted on, not on an arm. But I didn't want him looking, you know, just like a sort of a mobile turret. I wanted him to have at least one arm with rockets. But yeah, I think the way he's come out has been probably slightly different to what I intended, but I just kind of made it up as I went along with this guy. And I'm pretty pleased with how he's come out, actually. I think he's a bit of a hot mess, in my opinion, in the nicest possible ways. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this guy. I also wanted to do something a bit different with the legs. I've got Bang is obviously on the tank tracks, and then all my other Deff Dreads are just on the 2 legs, you know, standard. I like the idea of having like either a tripod, like 3 legs, or 4 legs, or possibly spider legs. In the end, I went for 4 legs because I had some surplus Deff Dread legs left over from Bang, because he's on tank tracks, and left over from Wallop because he's on like Space Marine Dreadnought legs. So yeah, had a couple of sets of legs, so I had enough to make 4. So that's what I went with. Went with 4 legs. And I'll show you, he is actually, the top half is not glued on at the moment, so I'll move that to one side for the minute to show you the legs, how I did them. So yeah, what I've done, I've taken 4 Deff Dread legs, posed them as tight as possible to make them fit on a standard Deff Dread base. Then the sort of groin area is from I believe it's like part of the bubble chucker weapon from the mech guns. Then that top bit above there is the sort of waist bit is from the Leviathan Dreadnought kit. The skull, I think, also came from, I believe that skull came from the kill rig. I'm not 100% sure on that though. You'll see all the cabling as well coming out, attaching to the legs. I just wanted to get a bit of, I think cabling adds quite a nice detail to miniatures, and I really wanted to get some cabling in. How I did that is some of the wires are just paper clips bent into shape, and the sort of ribbed wires you see there, they are guitar strings. Just got a pack of guitar strings off eBay, dirt cheap, just a few quid, and there's loads there that will probably last me my entire hobby career. But yeah, they'll be really useful. They're very tough and sturdy. You can cut them to size, sort of bend them into shape, and just glue them in, drilled holes. Yeah, I don't think you can see under there, but just underneath there, I had to fill in the hole a little bit. This is how lazy I am, guys. I couldn't be bothered to get the green stuff out, so I just shoved a load of blue tack in there and put a bit of super glue over the top. So that's how I did the legs. I think it's sort of it looks they look a little bit awkward, but just in the right way. Again, suspension of disbelief. I think this thing could just about manage to walk, and how I envision this thing walking is sort of like a crab walk, sort of sideways more than forward. I mean, it can go in any direction, but I imagine because he's loaded up with the rockets, he's not going to be just charging into battle. I imagine him sort of sidestepping, just firing off the rockets as he goes. So, speaking of the rockets, on the top half here, well, you can see, so yeah, the main rockets here on this arm are from that Leviathan Dreadnought kit, and basically it's some kind of rotating cannon thing. I just stuck a load of rockets in the end of it. One of them from the Megatrack Scrapjet that's flying off, because I thought it would just show. And basically, imagine this thing rotates round it's basically a rotary rocket launcher. It doesn't get much orkier than that, does it? You can see one's already been fired, and the second one is in the process of being fired, and yeah, it'll soon be out of rockets there. On top is the Havoc launcher that comes from a Chaos Rhino kit. The actual sort of arm bit itself, this bit, is what should be the sort of groin area of the Leviathan Dreadnought, but it just worked perfectly to house turrets here. I like the shoulder-mounted Havoc launcher. I knew I was going to use this part on this kit. Then I've got standard Deff Dread rockets here, cut off and clipped in. They sort of got there, and I've done a bit of green stuff work there, some cable maker to sort of make it look like the cables go up into the body. But yeah, that is where it would have, I don't know, some sort of storm bolters or flamers or something. So the Orks just ripped those weapons out and put the proper rockets in there. And then on this arm, I can't remember where those little rocket pod bits come from. I think they're actually part of the same Dreadnought kit, actually. They're supposed to go on the top. I like the idea of him having sort of like firing them out of his hand. So it's just a Dreadnought arm. Some extra cables attached there from the Mega Knobs kit. And random gubbins stuck on there. So I think that looks quite cool. And then put them on there. On the top, we've got a bit more guitar cable going on. I really wanted, like, from the head that's mounted in there. That comes from, I think that's a Black Reach knob. Drilled into his head, attached a guitar string coming around, so it looks like he's properly wired into this thing. I didn't want it to look like this is my only Deff Dread that's got like an exposed Ork like showing, that's not just fully sealed inside it, but I still wanted it to show that he is wired into this thing. You know, he's part of it. Probably body wise, he doesn't have much of his original body left. He's been proper wired into this thing, and he is now, you know, this is him now. Because I don't like it so much when Deff Dreads and Dreadnoughts things are just piloted. I think it takes away part of some of the grim dark and what makes them actually what they are, you know. So yeah, that was important to me, that I sort of showed that he's wired into this thing. The banner on the top, it's Cromlech, I believe. Yeah, it comes from I believe it's one of the grots from the Cromlech set that's got like a banner for the Big Mech. I just thought it was really, really cool. And yeah, I think this sort of marked it out as this guy being a Big Mech originally or something, and then, you know, being wired into this thing, showing it as like a real, you know, it representing the Mech boys here. But yeah, overall, very happy with how he's come out. I'll show you around the back as well what I've done with the engines. Similar to what I did in the last one, just used one of the Deff Dread ones, then used the standard Space Marine ones on there that it comes with anyway. And that's it, really. Just there's a few just random gubbins and stuff, you'll see. But yeah, there you go. You'll see as well, I didn't show you actually on the last video with Wallop, how I got a lot of the rivets and things on the barrel. They're little gems that you stick, like nail art gems. You see one there that I've stuck on. Make good little rivets and sort of bolts and things. But But yeah, there you go, guys. That is Crash. So now I have Crash, Bang and Wallop. All I've got to do now to finally complete the trio is get them painted. So yeah, wish me luck on that one, guys. Once they are painted, I will, be sure to bring them back on the channel and show you Crash, Bang and Wallop all together. Alongside Snap, Crackle and Pop as well. We got the full set then. But yeah, there you go, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. And let me know which one of these Deff Dreads is your favourite. Which one do you like best? Do you like this one, Crash, or do you like Wallop? The let's get Wallop in here, actually. Come on, Wallop. Come on over. There you go. There you go. That's where you can see the little gemstone rivets that I forgot to mention last time. But yeah, there you go. There they are together. They are quite large, but they're just about... They stand pretty much the same size as the other Deff Dreads. They're a bit bulkier, especially Crash. And the way that Wallop is posed with his arms flayed out like that, he stands pretty big and tall. But they're just about in the same ballpark, sizes as well. So it's clear to see what they are, which was quite important to me. But anyway, I'm rambling on again. I'm supposed to be bringing this video to a close. Yeah, let me know which one of these two is your favourite and why. And I will see you on the next video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. This is 6 Plus Stevo, signing out.